Hello my lovelies, Barbara here with another tarot reading for the week ahead. It is Monday the 2nd of March 2026. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. I was teaching tarot the entire weekend, I mean both Saturday and Sunday, by Zoom, which was really lucky actually because I've had a chest infection all week. So I'm not 100% over it yet, so it might come out actually in my voice today, but nevertheless I'm a billion times better than I was. So let's get straight on with the reading. We've got the Good Tarot this week. I like this deck, it's really lovely, beautiful illustrations. There's the back. Now the interesting thing in this deck, pages which are normally described as messengers, in this deck it's the knights that are described as messengers, and the lead card this week is the Messenger of Fire, so essentially the Knight of Wands. Now look at that, isn't that beautiful? Now it's actually leading on from last week because there was a lot of energy in last week's reading, wasn't it? A lot of wands, and it's very similar this week but in a slightly different context. So if we look at her, look at first of all, the most thing that attracts me was all these orbs around, all that energy and sparkle, and that's how this week is going to feel. Filled like with sparkle and life and that sort of energy to move forward and do things you really, really want to do. That can change your future. However, remember nights, I mean, if you look at these candles, she's seeing the way ahead and yet she's looking over her shoulder. That is interesting. Always look at the symbolism. So she's not going straight ahead. She's sort of checking things out just a little bit, just beside her or just behind her, to enable her to check all areas are clear for her to progress forward, because bearing in mind it's a wand, it's going to go forward. So there she is. Look at her beautiful red hair, like yeah, just wondering what's going on here. Knights themselves, if you think about them, they are invariably younger men in medieval times who are out there trying to prove a point, to prove their position in the court and in life in general. And that's what this week is about, is proving who you are. But I would say in a structured way, almost, with this checking things are okay to do that. I don't mean in a sly way, in a sensible way. That's what we're after. And the reason I'm saying that, it's followed by the Four of Earth. Earth being pentacles in a regular deck. Now here it's a butterfly, not butterfly, a fairy. Well, butterfly, same sort of thing, transformation and all that. Here's her beautiful wings. There's all the coins around her showing the abundance. And if you look at her, she's very stationary, but now look at this. I don't know if you can see this. Here, she's actually opening her hands and releasing a moth. Now think about moths, the symbolism. Moths come out at night in most cases. They have a huge amount of influence. People don't think about this in pollination as well. So it's amazing what they do. So she is enabling throughout 24 hours almost this pollination, this growth, and yet she's a four. Traditionally, the Four of Pentacles is classed as the miser card. It's not miserly to be careful with what you're doing and to plan and to look over your shoulder before you move on. So though this is quite an energizing week, it's also that energy that you're keeping under control to enable you to go forward. So this isn't like, oh, let's go out of control, I'm just going to go forward and do things. It's not that weak at all. Because here we have yet another fire card. We have the Two of Fire. Now look, this giraffe, I love the fact it's a giraffe. A giraffe can see a long way, can't it? It's got a very tall neck. It's also got a beacon in front of it, a light to enable him to go forward. This rider, is it male or female? Female rider in this one. I think it's a very feminine deck, this. I think there's very few male characters in this deck. I think we had a feminine card last week, didn't we? Feminine deck, I mean. So this, she knows where she is going. She's not moving there yet. Oh, look, back to that Four of Earth. But she's seeing forward clearly, and she can almost calculate what direction she wants to go in, which is followed by another two. The Two of Air. Now, the Two of Swords this would be. Now think about a traditional deck. Invariably, she's sat there with her arms crossed. She's blocking her heart, but she's using her mind. Though there we've got that energy. What can I do? What can I create this week? It's very much about a balanced week. And I'm not saying it's not a warning as such, but just keep it down a bit this week. Don't go mental, you know, just don't go mad about what you're going to do. Oh, yeah, I'm going to jump that. I'm going to jump ship today. I'm going to do this. Think ahead, even if it means actually talking to yourself, taking a step back and go, right, okay, what could happen if I do this? I know I can go that direction. What's coming in from this direction? It's a bit like pulling out of a junction without looking. You need to check what's coming in. Because if you do, you become the Queen of Fire. You see this link with fire this week. This, look at her. And she is looking right at you. She's like, got her head, but she's like, I see you. And I know what magic I'm going to weave this week. And she, oh, look, like she's got, oh, that's interesting. I know it's obviously, oh, look at that now. Oh, I'm getting excited now. I thought this was just a flame. It's only because I'm looking at it, you know, face on. It's actually a heart. Now, she's the Queen of, she's not the Queen of Cups. But being careful this week and being controlled with that energy, that enthusiasm that you've got for this week and what your plans are and what you want to do. And it probably created from last week. This week, keep it under control because it will shine the light that is going to make your heart sing. And you'll be so pleased next week, the week after, next year, that thank goodness I held off just this week. It's only a few days perhaps. It might be one day. But when that opportunity comes or you think, yeah, I can do this, just take a step back and think carefully, can I do it safely? I don't mean it's dangerous, but can I do it without adverse effect on what my plans are long term? And it will just open up that Two of Wands, how far you can see. Yes, I can go there. And actually feel, I'd say she's looking smug, but very proud of yourself this week. So keep that energy under control. Not only that, you'll love to burn yourself out. If you're like, right, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then you end up doing nothing, not because it was controlled energy, it's because you literally burnt yourself out. So take it carefully this week, take it slowly, keep that flame burning for what you want to do, get it right. So have a fantastic weekend. I managed to do it without coughing once. I'm quite impressed, but I do have my cough medicine over there, which I know I'm going to neck in a moment. Anyway, see you soon. See you next week. Bye for now.